Hello guys, welcome back. I want to share with you important tips that can help you pick the best diaper brand in the market. If you don't pick the right diaper brand in the market, you might end up complicating the skin of your child, especially the waist area and the bottom area. So the child might start developing rash. But today I will share with you important tips that will help you pick the best brand in the market. But before I share with you these tips, let me give you the background story why I came up with this tip. Before I got married, I thought my mom was the worst slave driver ever. My mom will call you on phone 2 streets away to come and pick a remote that is just lying close to her in the sitting room. But my wife, she sends worse errands than my mom. Even if you give my wife money in the morning to go to the market and you don't cut her list at all, and when she knows I'm going out in the evening, she'll call me 30 minutes into my trip and say, babe, please buy diapers, the one we'll have will soon be finished. I was like, okay. She'll call me again 5 minutes after, please buy small milk for us, the one we have will soon be running out. I say, okay. And the list keeps going on and on. It's like, get angry. I say, I gave you money this morning to go and buy this. That's when it will stop. But that's not even the worst part of it. The worst part of it is when I get home, she will ask me the most annoying question: how much? And even if I tell her I got the product she wants me to get for free, she'll still say I was cheated. She will say, instead of you to get one for free, you should have gotten two for free now. And it goes on and on. And apart from the price, she will begin to ask, this one is too tight for my child now. Why did you not buy this particular product? And for me, I usually I forget the names of products. So when I go, I just try to look for the one that my hands will get to at first. But after having these quarrels back and forth, I had to come up with a concrete strategy to help me to pick the best brand in the market. So the first thing I always look out for is the price. I'm living on a budget, so I'm not like Odogu Malay. So I try to pick the brand that will fit my pockets. So I don't pick the brand that is too expensive. I don't pick the one that is too cheap. I kind of cut in the middle. So if I go to a shop, I will ask them, madam, how much be this one? How much be this one? How much be this one? I'll make sure I know all the price. Then I pick in the middle. So that's the first tip I use to pick a diaper brand for my child. The second tip I use is the waistline. Now you see that there are some diapers that looks like pants for the child. The challenge I have with those kind of diapers is that sometimes they might be too tight or sometimes they might be too loose. If they are too loose, it's a big problem for you, and they are too tight, you also see lines around the waist of your child. It will look like the child wants to cut into two. So I look for the ones that has Velcro. That's pini, something you can open and adjust for my child. That's exactly what I use for my child. Another thing I look out for is the beauty, facial appeal. There are some diapers that when you use them, before they even get full, you start seeing that hair begin to grow out of the diaper itself. I don't like to see it. It appears to me like the child is poverty stricken, and I don't like to see it. So I look for a brand that even when the child uses it for like 4 hours or 5 hours, it will still appear clean in the eyes. Another thing too I look out for in a diaper brand is to make sure that it can hold the urine or the poo from the child, even if it will take up to 4 hours. So it doesn't leak, and that is one of the most important things you should look out for a diaper brand when you are shopping. Another thing too I consider is the band around the thighs. If there is no band around the thighs, the pee can easily slip, or when it becomes full and you press it, it will drip out. So I try as much as possible to look at all the diaper brands that I buy to make sure that it is not too tight and there's an elastic band at that thigh region so that it can hold, and it is not too tight for the child too, so that they can have their comfort as long as they are peeing in comfort. So in all of this, I would like to share with you the brand that I use. So this is the brand that I use. It has all the qualities of the brands that I have just described. Let me just open it so that you can get to see all I've been trying to describe since. So the first part I talked about, you see the waistline. So you can see that it is expandable. So this is the Velcro I mentioned. It is easy. So supposing you buy a brand now that is tight, like the one my brother bought for me, it was pants like, and it was plenty. You know those ones that used to have like 94 in the set. He bought it, but before my child could use them, they became too tight. So it became useless to me at some point. I had to stop because it became too tight for my child. So I consider this. When you open it up, you can easily just stick it and adjust it for the child. If it's too tight, you make it tighter, or you reduce it to make it a little freer. If it's too free, you can adjust it to make it tighter. Then look at the thighs region for the child. You can see this is adjustable. And the beauty about the adjustability of the thigh region is that it can easily hold pee. Pee would not leak from here down to this part. So it will hold on to the thighs so that the private part region can focus on this area where it has the pad to hold it. Then one of the things too I like about this brand is that even when it is full, it does not sag. Because it does not sag, it's still very beautiful. It just seems like your child is a little fatter as opposed to it sagging from below. So these are some of the things that I like about this brand. The only challenge I have about this brand, is that if it's full and you do not change it early enough, sometimes it can slip from the back. I think that's the only challenge I have. But if you work with the time frame of your child and you do not allow it get too full, I'm sure you will enjoy using this brand. And one of the things too I like buying this one as opposed to the 94 or the 54 that usually comes in the big set is because this one comes with the wipes, and this wipe has saved me serious money every month. One of the things I calculated when I was trying to check how much I spend on my child every month is diapers. I spend roughly between 15,000 to 20,000 every month, and with these wipes cost around 3,500 or 4,000 depending on the brand that you're using. But because of these tiny wipes that comes with this product, it has helped me save that 4,000 every month. So if calculating in the cost of a year, you see how much you have saved, over 45,000 to 50,000 every year. And roughly in 2 years that you'll be using diapers actively, you'll see that you have spent almost 500,000 naira. So if you have a child in this period, you self not be small person, you are a very rich person. So thumbs up for all parents who are trying to raise their children. And that is why the next part or the next video I'm going to shoot is going to talk about how you can save money while using brands diapers. Diapers are quite expensive. These ones they make it very comfortable for you to manage your children incontinence. However, you still need to save money. So in all of this, the Soft Care brand is my go-to brand. I know there are other good products in the market too, but this has really saved me a lot, especially because of the wipe it comes with and the comfort it gives to my child. I can tell you for free that for the over 1 year I've used this product, I've not really had challenges of rash on my child while using this product. So I would strongly recommend you to use the Soft Care brand when you want to shop for a good diaper for your child. So if you enjoyed this video, like, share, and turn on your notification bell so that you can be the first to have the new updates when we drop them.